Hey, my friend. Look here. I just got called on to send this particular message. I don't know who. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe it's you. Here's what it is. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions first, and I'm gonna come to the point. Is anybody here listening to this message? Do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? Do you have some other type of little phenomenal creature that's not a dog or cat, but that you still love just as much? Do you have a best friend, your bestie? Do you have a husband or a wife? Do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend? I'm just kidding. I was just trying to get you there. Listen, the commonality with all those, if you answered yes to any of those or even multiple of those, is this. Your little dog, your little cat, your best friend, I didn't even say this too, but maybe your business partner, whatever, certainly your husband or wife, certainly your boyfriend or girlfriend, anybody that you care about, you would never say to your dog if it threw up, or if your cat pooped somewhere, or if your son or daughter, I didn't even mention those ones. I mean, there's so many people that are just, they go right here, you know what I mean? If they made a mess, unintentionally, or they just screwed up, would you say, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you so dumb? Would you say that to your dog? That you love? That you snuggle with? And would you fill in that blank with any of the other characters that we just mentioned? No. You would never say, what the hell's wrong with you? You're so stupid. You always mess up. You're a mess up. You're an F up. You wouldn't throw that kind of hardcore punching with words. But let me ask you this question. I'm asking you. Just looking up at you. I just want to look you actually right in the eyes. And I want to ask you, why is it okay for you to do that to you? Why is it okay for you to say, gosh, that's stupid. God, always F up. Man, we're going to never get it right. You really messed up. Whatever the freaking word track is. Let me tell you something. I wrote some of those tracks. I wrote some of those songs. I used to say nobody could kick my ass like nobody. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I used to say nobody could kick my ass like I can kick my ass. Like nobody. Nobody. And then I'm like, is this something you're proud of, Ede? That you can kick your ass so badly that you're nice to everyone else. You don't bully someone else, and you're bullying yourself, and you're talking yourself down. And when I realized I had been doing that, and this is some time back now, because I just wanted to just form a whole new life and say, you can never, the number of times you can do that to your child is zero. And I'm not saying we haven't messed up before, but I'm saying once you get that consciousness, you're like, man, I got to just treat everyone and everything with reverence. Treat this animal, treat this person with love, with kindness. And I said it before, I'm going to say it again, reverence. Just the highest level of saying, I respect your space. I respect your love. I respect your capability to just live imperfectly. And I appreciate in advance you giving me that same opportunity where I can just live imperfectly and I can just be me. And I can feel safe that you will never walk up to me and say, Tim, that is the dumbest thing ever. Now, sometimes we need to say that in a certain way, not like that, like, what were you thinking? But this cannot be a daily thing because it goes into subconscious. And what happens is after a while, you're like, everyone else is great. I wish I was great. I'm just such a F up. And so, quit doing that. Quit doing that today. And the very first step is, it was unconscious incompetence, okay? You didn't know what you didn't know. You haven't known it. That's why it is subconscious. Then now you're conscious of it. I want you to catch yourself. And next time you're like, what was I? You know what? Nice try. That was funny. That was a good one. I really pushed the boundaries on that one. And sometimes I kind of just have fun with it. And I'm like, dude, that was a whole new level. And that just came to me a little bit ago because I was looking at something in my room, and I just put it somewhere that I didn't remember. And I was like, this is so dumb. And I literally said that. But I made a point, even just as I was me talking to me, that I was like, I didn't say you're dumb. Now you could try to point a finger saying, well, if you're the person who put it there and you're saying that's dumb, then you're dumb. I don't play that. And I realized, because right after I said this is dumb, I also said, I love me and I'm in love with me. And I mean that with zero ego. Fall in love with yourself. Kiss yourself. Thank God that you have the hands. Thank God that you have the heart beating, the lungs. And right now you might be on meds. You might be seeing the doctor. You might be recovering from something. You might be laying in bed right now when you're hearing this message, sad as hell, thinking, what's the difference anyway? Nobody cares. And I'll tell you right now, I care. So just do me a huge one, please. Borrow my belief, my faith, and my care in you until yours kicks in and becomes the fact. And begin today by catching yourself saying something unkind to yourself, rejecting it and replacing it. And after a while, the replacement, thought speech, talking to yourself will become the default, the kindness that just, no matter what happens, I'm here for you. No matter what happens, I'm here for me. No matter what happens, I can count on me. No matter what happens, I'm a safe place. Because if you're not a safe place for yourself, there's not going to be a safe place anywhere in the world. You feel me? That's all I got to say. God asked me, because he puts these messages to me, through me, and my wish is that this message goes to you and through you, and it translates into more love, more light, a better life for your children, for your pets, for your friends, for your significant other, for your business, for your success, for your health, for your wealth, and for your happiness. And that all starts with falling in love with yourself. I love you. Tim Eade here. Have a beautiful day, night, weekend, whatever you got going on. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Because every day is your birthday, because every day we're being reborn. So long for now. Much love.